How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Going to on Wednesday, March the 13th. As we get this video to you around this time, decided to take away that background, decided to keep it simple, and we kind of grind out some good content and some good algorithms every day for you. So we're going to come out with this background. I think it'll help us out a little bit, but we'll see what we can do. We're coming off back-to-back free pick winners, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of free selections today. I think I have 9 free selections today. We're coming off a nice winner with the Spurs, obviously, and then Texas Nicholls State. Spurs on Tuesday, win. Texas Nicholls State under on Monday, win. Let's try to stay perfect this week with free play selections. Be sure to jump on our college basketball, for March Madness. We've won 9 of 11 March Madnesses. I'm very excited. We're sitting on Wake Forest today. We do want to go on a big run in college basketball. I think that's going to happen. So we'll see what we can do here. NBA, great winner with 4 unit on the Pacers. They went outright. Really sharp selection against Oklahoma City. I really like we'll have 2 NBA selections tomorrow, so be sure to jump on college basketball. Be sure to jump on the NBA. We do have a 7-year NHL selection coming on deck pretty soon. Obviously, MMA is plus 7,000 on the year, 18-5 start to the MMA season. So let it be. In soccer, I think we're on a 10-4 run as well. So we have a 7-unit soccer selection on the pipeline too. So let it be soccer, MMA, NHL. Be sure to jump on all of this coming up as well. So so NBA is on a 10-5 run for plus 2870. Soccer 10-4 for plus 1825. MMA, we're number 1 on the site at plus 7100. 18-5 start of the season. So college basketball, baseball is just 15 days away, and we're expecting a great baseball season. We've won 7 out of the last 10. We're expecting a very strong baseball season. So join us for that. So college basketball, baseball, NBA, NHL, soccer, golf, MMA, all of that. Join us. All right, let's get to your free play winner today, and I like the Brooklyn Nets, and I'll tell you why. And I like Brooklyn plus the 6.5. You can probably find some 7s. I see some 7 at South Point. I see 7 at Caesar, so maybe you can find some 7s. But we'll grade on 6.5. Orlando beat this team 108-81 about 2 weeks ago. Cam is supposed to play in this game for what it's worth, and Brooklyn just beat Cleveland by 19 points with Cam playing. They had 7 guys score at least 7 points. Orlando's just lost back-to-back games, so they'll be motivated. I get that. But I still like the Nets here with big revenge. Remember, this team only put up 81 points the last time these two teams met. I mean, they were absolutely routed by Orlando. So I like the Nets here. I understand Orlando could step up, but I think what happens here is that you're going to get a very motivated Nets team who comes off some confidence given off their last game. And, so I think what can happen is that you can get Brooklyn off of, some confidence, massive revenge, only 81 points their last game. And I think that's going to make the difference. I can tell you that I almost went with, so lean on, or your free plays on the Brooklyn Nets, plus 6.5, plus a 7. I will tell you this. I almost pulled the trigger on Cincinnati over Kansas today. I have a definite lean on Cincinnati. Almost made this my free play. Kansas beat this team by 5 points earlier this year, so Cincinnati really needs this game. Cincinnati beat West Virginia by only 5 points. So they didn't play that well. They have a revenge game against West Virginia, who they just destroyed the game before, and that's why West Virginia showed up that game. But this is a team that beat Texas Tech on the road. They beat BYU. I absolutely think they can hang tough here. Kansas, though, is off of that horrible loss to Houston, 46-76, so they will show some pride. And Kansas has lost 3 or 4 coming in as well. And I'm very tempted to give you Cincinnati as my free play today. Let me check something real fast. I just don't want to go against the Magic off back-to-back losses. I'm going to change my free play to Cincinnati. I got to change my free play to Cincinnati because Cincinnati is also around the top 50 in the league in the power rankings, and they really need this game. So I'm going to change my free play to Cincinnati minus the 3, okay? And I'm going to make the Brooklyn Nets simply a lean, all right? So when does this Cincinnati game go off? Yeah, it's also at 9:30. It gives you plenty of chance to get it in. All right? So there you go. By the way, I'm Arun Shiva, Indian Cowboy. Indian Cowboy's been around for, 19 years, and Doc Sports 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in Biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. We have a YouTube premium live show tonight at 10 Eastern, and that comes at you twice a week, Wednesday and Thursday night. And it's basically where we teach you how to fish and we teach you how to do algorithms and it's an awesome community. It's a recorded podcast. You can hang out with me and we talk about 10 games. And the link to YouTube Premium, how to join, is on the comment section, as well as a link to how to get your free $60 worth of premium selections, and you get the first look for tomorrow's ball games. A lot of fun. If you want even more content, be sure to check our Twitter. It has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports. All right, your other leans today is I like the Bulls today. The Pacers won 120-104 just a couple days after Christmas. Chicago comes in after back-to-back losses, including 92-107, 92-127 in their last game, coming off one of the worst losses of the year by 35 points. They're going to be super motivated today. The Pacers come off that wonderful win against Oklahoma City, which we were on, and I think they have a letdown. Plus, it's been forever since the Pacers won 3 in a row, as the Pacers have won back-to-back games. Give me the Bulls plus the points. Kansas State, Texas. I'm going to lean on Kansas State here. Texas won by 6 points last time. Kansas State is a bubble team. They need to win this game. They beat Iowa State, BYU, Baylor, and Kansas. Texas is still going dancing regardless of what happened to this game, so I'm going with Kansas State. NC State, Syracuse. I'm going to go with NC State here. NC State can win this game outright. You have an 18-14 team facing a 19-11 team here. Syracuse won by 4 points last time. Syracuse has won this game 7 times in a row. They've gotten better with Coach Autry for sure. NC State lost 4 in a row. They didn't play well against Louisville, frankly. It's a tough call. NC State has revenge, but Syracuse is a better coach. But I'm going to go with NC State here. I think they actually get it together here. At the end of the day, NC State is still a top 60 offensive team. Boston College, Clemson. I like Clemson here. Clemson beat this team by 11 last time. The game went way over. So sure, Boston College could get revenge from their 78-89 loss. Boston College did roll Miami nicely, but they also lost by 25 to Pitt and by 11 to NC State. Clemson does come off of a loss to Wake, which I like. Plus, Clemson beat TCU, South Carolina, Alabama. What else do you want them to do? And they should have beaten Duke on the road, but they got robbed. And they also beat UNC. Lean on Clemson. Denver, Miami. I like Miami here, the Miami Heat. Denver won 103-97 recently. Miami with some revenge. Miami's lost 3 in a row. They're coming off a big no-no loss to Washington, losing 108-110 as 11.5-point favorite. I think Miami avoids losing 4 in a row and tries to get some revenge here. Lean on Miami. Hornets, Grizzlies. I like the Hornets here. I understand that Memphis has revenge, but Memphis, keep in mind that you have a Memphis team who comes off a rare win at home against the Wizards, and I don't think they put together back-to-back wins, quite honestly. And the Hornets are playing pretty decent basketball right now. They beat the Nets recently as well. They have a lot of depth. So I like the Hornets. I think they can get it done. I think they're favored for a reason. Toronto versus Detroit. I'm going to go with the Pistons here, but I'm going to go with the over here. Barrett's not supposed to play. The total is high. This isn't a bad play at all. I like the over here. I think the Pistons are playing quite well right now. Detroit beat this team by 2 points early this year. That game went very high scoring. Toronto's lost 4 in a row coming in, so they got nothing to lose. The loss of Barrett here could unite them, and they should be able to be an active dog. Pistons are playing great basketball right now, and I think they continue to play great on the offensive end. I can see this game going over the posted total. That is what I have for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the videos, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy, working hard for you every single day.